Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach JC. Everyone gather around should be going today. Today's topic is stop entertaining men whose goal is to keep you single. Bottom line, man, once you, he will literally come get you. Point blank, a lot of times women try to be with men who, want to waste their time, want to lead them on, want to wait 2, 3 years, 4 years to marry or settle down. Or you like to deal with men who say, hey, I'm not ready yet and I look for a relationship, or we just take it slow and let's just be friends first, that kind of stuff. I'm not to understand a lot of times it's just wasting time, wasting energy, wasting resources, money, everything. So it's better to kind of know who you are as a woman, like I said, have that self-identity and really, like I said, be patient and really understanding who you are, have your own principles, your own morals, have your own system as far as what you're going to put up with, what you're not going to put up with. Because like I said, it's easier to get in a relationship. You look up the times, like y'all been together 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Then all of a sudden you're like, man, where did the time go? We in this 4 or 5 years, we still not married, we still not progressing, we still not trying to elevate, move forward. What's going on? So you always have to just be due diligence. You always have to make sure that you be aware of that. A man can't waste your time unless you allow him to. I don't care how good looking he is. I don't care about what he talks about. I don't care about how much swag he got. None of that stuff matters. It's about understanding that, hey, I'm with you. You'll get married. If y'all don't want to get married, hey, that's on you too. And everybody wants marriage. You're comfortable being single, comfortable just being single, hey, that's cool, Like I said, those that want to elevate and they want to settle down, get married, want, covenant love, covenant commitment, then hey, you got to elevate. You can't be like, you just settle, you can't just sit on the sideline waiting for him to make the first move sometimes. You got to be like, hey, it's 2, 3 years, what's going on, what we doing, We're going to barbecue, we're going to celebrate all these holidays, we're going to celebrate all of these events and stuff. And guess what? We still have a title, we still have that covenant commitment from God. Like, what's up with that? So if you want something in life, you gotta go out there and get it. Marriage is no different. Same thing, you go work at a job. You can be at a dead-end job where you're working 10, 12, 13, 14 years, you're still in the same position, but sooner or later, either you're going to tire or you're going to be okay, stagnant, you're going to be okay with just being there. But hopefully you're going to get to the point where you elevate and you're moving up the ranks and you're trying to, do better for yourself, Life is all about growth. Life is all about choices you make. And the one thing you don't get back is time. So just make sure you want to stay stagnant or just stay low key, that's fine, but understanding that clock going to keep ticking regardless. So don't have no regret, don't have no remorse. 10, 15 years later from now, you're with a man who's wasted 10, 15 years of your life that you're not getting back. So just be conscious, be aware, and like I said, don't understand man whose goal to keep you single. A kingdom man is always about elevation. For me, like I said, I met my wife, and I knew within 6 months, I was like, yeah, this is her. This is the one that God created for me. This is my rib, this is my thigh, this is everything for me. So don't take a man long. Do take time or getting together, knowing each other, family, all that stuff. It'll take time to process, but after 6 months, 7 months, man, he should know. You know what I mean? Same way he knows about football, he knows about new Jordans coming out, he knows about his favorite instrument he likes to play on coming out. He knows, hey, I want this, I want that instantly. Let's know, do I really want this? 1 foot, 1 foot out. And guess what? He's gonna find a way to purchase what he wants. So the same way with women. Don't buy to nonsense. Talking about, I can't afford marriage. I have enough money. I want to make sure I'm financially stable, which is like something you should look for. But at the same time, though, it don't need to delay the marriage process because, like I said, you can easily go to the courthouse. That's what my wife and I, we did. We went to the courthouse, we signed our papers, and that was it. We had a little small, it was us two, and the officiant, that's it. So we didn't have anybody, because it was during COVID, so we didn't have any friends or family members to come join us. So, it don't take much, it don't take long. Y'all go to the courthouse, y'all make it happen, and go about your life. So That's all I'm saying, though. You cool, comfortable, you know. But for me, like I said, I gotta elevate. You know, I can't just be with you 5, 6 years, you know what I'm saying? I'm just casually dating you. You know, you done met my family. We done been through all these holidays. We done been through deaths. We done been through all these special life changing moments. And I'm just introducing you as just my girlfriend or my significant other. Nah, you my wife. You know, I'm not gonna deviate from that. I'm like, nah, we ain't not doing that. We don't acknowledge girlfriends, boyfriends in this household. We don't do all that. Either you're married or you're not. You know, there's no in between. So, you know, but that's all I gotta say. What do you gotta say about this topic? Feel free to comment below. Until next time out, Coach JC.